The New Mexico State basketball coach has been fired. This happening while the New Mexico State Board of Regents met in a closed-door session.
And tonight we have team coverage. Ron Burke will go into the timeline of Heyer's tenure and his jobs before NMSU. But we begin with Stephanie Muniz, who's been in Las Cruces all day with the breaking news.
The New Mexico State University chancellor announced that NMSU basketball coach Greg Heyer has been fired. In a statement, Dan Arvizu said, quote, "Earlier today, I made the decision to terminate men's basketball coach Greg Heyer. Director of Athletics Mario Mocha informed him of my decision this afternoon. As I've stated previously, hazing has no place on our campus, and those found responsible will be held accountable for their actions." To discuss personnel matters concerning NMSU employees and NMSU students, one former NMSU Board of Regents member says the university needs to be transparent and remember the consequences of the alleged hazing.
Don't leave us like you have left us hanging in the wind. All we get is press releases with nobody's name on. There's a young man right now who's hurting, and he ought to be first and foremost on everybody's mind.
I did talk to the NMSU deputy police chief on the investigation. He says it will continue to be handled by university police. New Mexico State officials have planned a news conference tomorrow. We will be gathering all of those details from here in Las Cruces. Reporting at NMSU, Stephanie Muniz, KOAT Action 7 News.
The identities of all the people mentioned in the police reports are redacted. So far, no charges have been filed.
Heyer hasn't even been head coach for a year, and he's been involved in controversies before.
At least 2 of those programs are subjects of investigation. Sports director Ron Burke explains the interesting resume he had before getting to Las Cruces.
Yeah, Greg Heyer's more than 20 years as a coach has been spent mostly as an assistant, first at a few small colleges before he worked his way up to the major college level, where he worked under multiple head coaches who were forced out amid scandals. From 2011 to 2017, Heyer was an assistant at Wichita State, where head coach Greg Marshall eventually resigned in 2020 after allegations he verbally and physically abused players. From 2017 to 2020, Heyer served on Will Wade's staff at LSU, a program under constant federal investigation during Wade's 5 seasons as head coach. Wade was fired in March of 2022 amid allegations he committed ethics violations by offering inducements to prospective student athletes. Heyer left LSU in 2020 and took a job as an assistant at East Tennessee State, a program with a much smaller profile. After 1 year there, he became head coach at Northwest Florida State College, which he led to the Junior College National Championship in 2022, his only season there. Now, off that success, the then 46-year-old was introduced last March as the 26th head coach in NMSU history, charged with leading a men's basketball program that was enjoying the high of having just won an NCAA tournament game for the first time since 1993. And Heyer's unexpectedly short tenure with the Aggies ends with 9 wins and 15 losses and a 2-10 record in the Western Athletic Conference.
And during our investigation, we have learned 3 players say they plan to leave the Aggie program, and now one of their recruits is decommitting. Lowell Carr is a 4-star recruit from Los Angeles, making the announcement on social media. He said in his post he's asking to be let out of his national letter of intent because of the investigation. The Aggies signed him in November. He does mention, however, they are still an option. The Aggies season ending rippling through the basketball community. Today, Lobo head coach Richard Pitino reacting.
And you don't know what's true or not. I mean, I'm not judging anybody. I don't. Things happen all the time, unfortunately. But you just hate it for everybody involved, and it's I've never seen anything like this. And it, like I said, it breaks my heart. I mean, it's just hopefully they get to kind of the bottom of it.
In case you missed any coverage on the story, go to our website or download the app. We will be following the investigation for you.